Hey guys, me Dave. It's 7:30. That's what the date is. I couldn't remember. 7:30, 2020. So last night was pretty rough. I'll just talk about it really quick, just super quick. So they were torturing me all night. I tried to get to bed around 11:30, and they started in right away. They were making my feet itch just enough to irritate you. Just a little bit, so you notice, and it irritates the heck out of you. You know. So they started doing that. So I didn't take any trazodone or a sleeping pill or anything because I thought, well, if I do that, they're gonna make my feet itch like crazy all night long, you know. And they still did it. I mean, they were still doing it, making them itch quite a bit all night long, 10 hours, 10 hours, you know. And then I must have fell asleep. I must have fell asleep and got a little bit of sleep. I woke up at 2:30 in the afternoon. I was so exhausted and all this stuff. So that's kind of what happened last night. They will do this. They'll give me some time off, and here it comes. Here comes the torture. You know. So they've been breaking it up like that. They'll give me a week off and a week of torture, nonstop, 24/7. You know. I shouldn't say. I shouldn't say 24/7. Well, yeah, it is 24/7. It's just not as bad when I'm awake. Sorry, I'm dealing with a sick dog who's got like flu-like symptoms. It's coming out both ends and all this stuff. So I just made him. I boiled some hamburger and some rice. So here's a tip for you guys. Go to the vet, and they might be able to give you some medications. But if your dog has flu-like symptoms, boiled hamburger mixed with rice helps their sensitive stomach, when they don't feel good. It's just a quick tip. Okay, going back to targeting. So they were, hit me quite a bit. It wasn't, they were still doing it when I'm awake. They do a lot of, people talk about the inner voice. Well, they were doing their thoughts in my inner voice, okay? So, you could see somebody walking down the road, and they'll be calling that guy a scumbag, and it's almost coming out of your mouth. You know what I mean? It's for speech. It's almost coming out of your mouth. It's their thoughts. I'm not saying that at all. I look at somebody and whatever, and they could be saying something negative about that person. In your inner voice, almost for speech. They can do it more. When they do it more, you're almost mouthing their words. Their words. It's really unreal. They do like a lot of that type of stuff to me, especially if I'm out in public and all this stuff. It's all to chase you back home. I took Tanner to the park the second time tonight around 7 o'clock. Tons of perps there. You know, um, Tons of perps. Oh my God, they had tons of perps there today, or tonight, and they do all this stuff to chase you back home. They're there. Some of them are there to validate their technology and all that stuff. I understand all that stuff, but there's many reasons why they do some of this stuff. They could be, uh, they'll flood you with perps to try to chase you back home. So you're back home isolated by yourself. They want to keep you isolated. You know, and stuff. So that's the kind of stuff they did today when I was awake. So I didn't really get a break. It just when I'm awake, it's not as bad. But when I'm alone, I don't get hit. I don't get hit when I'm alone. I get hit when I'm around people. Like my family members, because they're involved, and other people out there in the community. I get hit when I'm around people. So my program's a little opposite. When I'm isolated watching TV or something like that, I barely get hit. But if I'm around people, then they hit me, and these people validate and verify their technology and all this stuff. They will bang or do something to let me know they're a perp and to validate that technology. you know. So I want to show you guys something. Kind of change the subject a little bit. It has to do with. I mean, I'm still talking about my program targeting and all that stuff. You know, when I was getting hit super hard, I was getting hit super hard, you guys. I can't even put it into words how bad I was getting hit. Okay. They always had a police officer around. I get the black SUVs. I've gotten undercovers. Who are they? I don't know. Are they FBI? I really don't know, to be honest with you. They're involved in my program, and they show themselves, and they let me know they're involved in my program. So this came up on my memory on Facebook. I'll show you. I'll show you. You know, you see that white car right there. That's a total undercover. Is he FBI? Possibly. You could see a little bit. You see that building right there? There's a building on the side there. That's a laundromat. Okay. You know, I've in my program, like I say, on the main street up there used to be a cop sitting out there 24/7. They'd be around 24/7 because they would do things to me, hit me with rage and all this stuff. And you know, there was a possibility I would fight back. You know, they would put things into my head. You know, where they were trying to get me to physically fight these gang stalkers. You know, like jump over the fence and attack someone. You know what I mean? They would put stuff like that in my head when I was getting hit super, super, super hard. So there was always a police officer around. You know, all the time, 24/7. You know, there's always a cop around. So, like that guy that drove that car. Okay, I seen him when he was walking out. He also drives a big black brand new Cadillac SUV. Okay, like government. We're talking government. SUV. All blacked out windows, brand new Cadillac. You know, SUV. You know, they're always around sometime, especially when they know I'm upset. If they know I'm upset, I'm getting hit super hard, and they could be hitting me with rage and behaviorals and all this stuff. They kind of show themselves, you know, and okay, we're around, you know, don't do it, you know, don't do anything stupid, you know, which I'm not, but they try to put things into your head to try to get you to do something stupid, okay, you know, it's part of the program. It's part of the program. If you've done your research on the program, that's part of your program, you know. They will try to get you to do stupid things, you know. You know, in my program, I don't really think they want me to do something stupid and end up in jail and all that stuff. You know, I mean, they could make me irritated, agitated, and all this stuff. Hit me with rage and all this stuff. You know, they'll either be cops around, or they'll be like these FBI guys around. Like, don't do anything stupid here. You know what I mean? You know, but it's part of the program. They can turn you into a weapon. You know, I mean, they can turn you into a weapon. They can turn you into a fighter. You know, if they want to, they can turn you into a fighter. You know, some people may not believe that, and they think, they can't make you do anything and all this stuff. Well, yeah, they can make you do stuff, okay? They can turn you into a weapon. They can turn you into a fighter, okay? You know, and stuff. So that's one of the people that are involved in my program. I haven't seen the guy for a while. I haven't seen the black SUVs for a while. You know, I was getting some information from another TI and all this stuff. You know, they can have, I believe it's called motivational impulses. You know, they made me cut my neck. Okay. I was getting super bad V2K. They were hitting me with all kinds of emotions. They were hitting me with subliminal messages, and I cut my neck. You know, cut my neck. At that time, like I say, my relative gets voice of skull. You know, they told her to get out of the house. She called my sister. My sister came down, got her out of the house. There was a big black, brand new, blacked out Cadillac SUV sitting in front of my house with the lights on. You know, where was I gonna go for? Where was I gonna go for this? From this, I don't know. But I kind of blanked out there. But I had a black SUV, brand new. Sitting in front of my house, blacked out and everything. So it's I totally forgot where I was gonna go from there. I really did. I blanked it out. Totally blanked it out. So I can't even think right now. They totally blocked my thinking. It's all them. They blocked my thinking. I can't remember what I was gonna say next. So anyway, I got these big people involved in my program. And if you've seen the building on the side there, that's a laundromat. I think they bought that laundromat. I think there's a duplex on the next block. I think they bought that duplex. I think they have several businesses. I think my program has gone more black budget and stuff. It's unreal. I just thought I would share that with you guys. There's proof. I'm a real target. I've been hit hard. I got all these big people involved in my program. Big people. Even on V2K, they were like, "Oh yeah, you're just small time. We deal with bigger people than you all the time." They're full of crap. They were full of crap on V2K. My program was huge. It was huge. It still is huge. It's just, maybe a little more covert now. But they let me see a lot of things in my program. They let me see. They let me know. If I have questions, they let me know what's going on or what's going to happen, in my program. It's just something they do, It's unreal. I feel lucky that way because they do, tell me some things in different ways on what's going on, in my program and stuff. It's huge. A lot of people involved. It's a big operation. It's like a movie. These people can act. Oh, they can act. They can. When I was in the psych ward and they did that heart thing on me, I felt like my heart was gonna pound out of my chest. And I woke up. I got out of bed and I said to he was I don't know who he was, FBI, CIA. I don't know who he was. I don't know. Pretending to be staff. Okay. I got out of bed and I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. And I asked him, I said, "Am I going to die?" And he's like, "No." And then his eyes teared up. A drop. His tears running on his face. These guys are excellent actors. That's what I'm trying to get through to people. They're good actors. They can win an Emmy award, okay? Or a, whatever, Emmy. Some people just believe this is all real and all these people are real and all this stuff, It's like you're in a psyop and you don't even know it. From what I've seen, and they showed me in my program, a lot of people out there that are targets, they don't know when they're being psyoped. They don't know when they're being perped, And I think they're just too stubborn to see it. I really do. I think they're a little too stubborn, and they're never going to see it. And, and they might be in a lot of trouble later on. I don't know. But anyway, getting back to this stuff. My program is crazy, It's a big program. It's a big operation. There's all kinds of people involved. Big people, big people. And somebody's writing the checks for this because they keep on, they have a blank check, do whatever they want. So anyway, I'm going to stop that there. Another thing I want to talk about is, on Facebook, I became friends with a couple couple people, a couple girls. They're married and all this stuff. Just friends. Okay. They claim to be real TIs and all this stuff. Okay. And this has happened a couple times to me. I really question if they're real TIs or not, because they encourage you not to speak out about this. Don't speak out about this. Don't make videos about this. Trying to get you to not speak out about this. There's some people like that. I've ran into a couple now where they found out that I was making YouTube videos and speaking out about this. And they won't talk to me anymore. They won't have anything to do with me anymore because I'm speaking out about this, trying to protect myself and tell people what's going on. Maybe they could relate with me. Maybe they're going through some of the same things as I am, and all this stuff. So be careful of those people out there. There's a lot of people, I thought they were real, but then their attitude kind of changes if they find out you're speaking out about this or you're making videos about this and stuff. They won't talk to you anymore. It's really unreal. So be careful of those kinds out there, you guys. It's a psyop. It's a big fat psyop, you guys. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Some people just don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. And that's their problem. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna, sorry for rambling on a little bit, but I'm gonna cut this off, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you're staying safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.